Hi friends, I bet you never thought that you would be seeing me back in the kitchen so soon. By an overwhelming popular demand over on my IG stories, I am here today to show you how to make the delicious Rurubaked bread pudding. Now I chatted with Luana, and because this recipe is so fast and easy, we're going to try to show you this as quick as possible. It is so quick, it's already done. JK, you wish. A quick recap, these are all the things that you're going to need. 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of cream, 2 tablespoons of butter and some extra to line your dish, 1/3 of a cup of brown or white sugar, approximately 5 to 6 cups of stale bread like challah or brioche, 2 eggs, and optionally, / not so optionally because I actually cannot even imagine this bread pudding without these, fresh berries. And finally, a casserole dish. This is so quick and delicious, you're gonna wanna be doing this almost every day. I've already done it twice and I can remember the instructions by heart. First up, melt your butter in a small pot. On low heat, add your milk and your cream. Then add the brown sugar and wait until it melts. While you're waiting for your sugar to melt in the pot, crack 2 eggs and whisk away. You don't want to whisk these too long. This is more about just making sure that the yolk and the white are one. Before we start cutting the bread, let's make sure that our casserole dish is lined with butter. All right, now we're ready to start cutting our bread. We're going to cut these into cubed pieces and throw them in a separate bowl. And very important, don't forget to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So make sure that everything in this mixture, the butter, the sugar, everything is combined into one unified liquid. Now, the reason you want to be doing it on low heat is because you're going to be combining it with the eggs and you don't want the eggs to cook as you're pouring it in. So also at the same time, make sure that you're stirring while you're combining these two. Okay, so we're almost done. The next step is to combine the liquid and the bread and make sure that all of the bread is evenly coated with this mixture. This looks really gross, by the way. Like when you first make it, you're gonna wonder if you're doing it right, but you are. So now once the bread and the liquid are combined is when you want to be adding all of your extras. So I'm gonna be putting in berries and I'm really just going by the look of how many berries I want in there. I also don't want to overpower the amount of berries and the amount of bread. It's so good with the berries. I cannot imagine this without the berries. And fresh berries more specifically, not frozen. Fresh berries because then they let out the juices and it's so good. I was craving this yesterday so much. Kind of woke up feeling blue. All I was thinking about is that this bread pudding is what's going to make me feel better. And it did. Okay, now that everything is mixed together, the only thing remaining is to put it all in the casserole dish. Now, I don't know if this is an actual step in the baking process of this, but the last time that I made this, I really patted everything down so that it's a lot more compact. This will grow a little bit by the time that you take it out of the oven. Okay, this is the final result. Before we slide it in the oven, we're gonna leave it in there for 30 to 40 minutes. Here it is. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for you to see this. This is a work of art. The bad news is you're going to have to wait a little bit before you dive in. You're going to have to let it cool down for an hour to 2 hours. If you cut into it right now, it's going to be very moist. It's going to fall apart. It's going to be delicious. But when it cools down, it's compact and the perfect consistency, perfect with a cup of tea or coffee. You are going to love it.